Hello and blessings, beautiful souls. So it's been a minute, I won't lie, and I have had, oh my gosh, it's story time. I've had the worst time trying to film this unboxing for some unbeknownst reason. I have been unable to. This is gotta be like the 10th time, and I've even like misplaced one single item. Now I've videoed this so many times, you would not believe how hard I've been trying to get this out there in a timely fashion, but I did this while Mercury was retrograding and it just ruined everything. So I have all the items here in front of me, bar one, and I'm going to link that at an appropriate time. So up the top there, because I have footage of it, I just don't have it present here. It's the weirdest thing. Honestly, this has been the most peculiar thing ever. But what I've got for you today is a witch's moon. Witch's moon. And I'm super excited. The witch's moon is the Sea of Enlightenment. So let's have a little red hot go at this, okay? In the times of the ancients, the Greeks, Egyptians, and Romans deeply understood the cleansing and magical properties of water coming from the sea or nearby water sources. Philosophers such as Hippocrates, Aristotle, and Plato had started recommending hot baths not only to clean the wounds of battle, but to prevent wounds from coming again. As we connect with these same energies, we rely on the beauty of the earth and what she blesses us with. As we connect with the sea in this collection, we focus not only on the clearing and purifying properties, but the overwhelming ability to release past traumas, emotions associated with fear, grief, and resentment. Only through this process can we rid ourselves of unhelpful thought patterns and habits. As we delve into the powerful energy of these items, we become encompassed by the Sea of Enlightenment. And the magical items in this box are as follows. Right, so we have an aura-coated fossil turtle shell. That sounds amazing, and since I've seen it, it is as amazing as it sounds, and it has a white topaz. And then we have Song of the Sea Anointing Oil, which is right here. And then we have Jasmine Incense, which is right here. We have Mini Cleansing Spell Candle, which is right here. We have a Mosasaurus Fossil Tooth, which is the item that has been misplaced, but I'll link it up here right at this moment in time, because I've got to say, I absolutely love fossils, and I think that having a tooth is a wonderful addition to a witch's apothecary for various reasons. Now, if you're new to witchcraft, teeth can be used within the context of magical workings to embed desire, to like really latch on, to sink your teeth into something and make it yours, to consume something, to guard and protect. So it's very multifaceted. And so, this particular tooth is to accompany you on your path. We have included a Mosasaurus fossil tooth. This very unique fossil, is used to connect to the instinctual energy that lives and breathes in the nature around us. From an enormous reptile 90 million years ago, we learn about our ability to survive, being one with ourselves and our surroundings. Keep this fossil placed on your altar or carry its energy with you throughout the day. So there you have it. And there it was. But this is the one item that I cannot find. And I must confess that when I tried to video these so many times, I'm like, no, I'm gonna have to cleanse. I'm gonna have to do something in here, zhuzh this energy, this Mercury retrograde energy out of my space. And that is exactly what I did. So I moved everything around, I decluttered everything. And then when it came for me to refilm this, I'm like, ah, shit. So I had everything except for that tooth. So at least I've got footage of it. Positives for me. Consolation prize, if you will. Right, so let's start with the aura fossil shell artwork. And this is it. And it's on sturdy cardstock. As you can see, it makes a sound. I love tapping I have ASMR. So this is very mermaid-esque, very Undine kind of energy, and it talks about the energy of the shell itself. So the energy of the shell contains great transformative vibrations. It enhances mental clarity, overcoming needless and unhelpful thought patterns, and so on. Right, so we have this beautiful one, and I think that this would be a great sort of Book of Shadows art piece. For instance, if we are working with watery energies like water nymphs and spirits of natural bodies of water, of which I know a few in my own personal tradition. And so here we have the Song of the Sea, and this is the oil. Amazing. It's so fresh. It is super duper fresh, and it has the most beautiful little flowers in there. It's just gorgeous. I'm not yet sure what I'm going to use this one for, but I do know that Song of the Sea, it could be very Emanja, so I could use it to honor Emanja. Light a blue candle. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. And then we have this beautiful beeswax candle. It's white. It's got a light dusting of sort of this beautiful glitter, like pearlescent glitter, and it's got a little shell embedded in there. And so it's the half size. So you'll usually get a half size candle with the Witches Bounty, and it's great for you can put all of this together and consecrate your beautiful sacred adornment. You can use this independently. You may want to store this for the time when you need a white candle. That would work as well. You can store this as an offering, Song of the Sea, offering, the whole shebang. And you know, it's just a very great handy size. It burns down relatively quickly, so if you wanted to use it for your spell work, it's ideal. This is rolled beeswax, I might add. It's not solid beeswax, but it is rolled, so it will get a lot of oxygen coursing through it, and it will burn a lot quicker. Be sure to trim the wicks should you find yourself in possession of this and go, oh, that's a very, very long wick. I mean, most of that is relatively known. People usually know to trim the wick, but just in case you're new to candle work, I figure I'd mention that as well. Not to be patronizing, just a little safety announcement. Then we have this beautiful incense, and it smells a bit like, it smells fresh and soapy. It smells a little bit like the Song of the Sea, the beautiful oil, and I like that. It's complementary. So that's one of my favorite things about both the Witch's Moon and the Witch's Bounty, is they give you a kit and you can use all of the items in one go, all together. They're very complementary one to the other. So if you are doing a honoring for a water deity, particularly one of the sea, say Emanja, I'm just going to use Emanja. Her color is actually white and blue. And you could have your candle there, anoint your candle. You could light this beautiful incense, place the power piece there, have the artwork in the background, place some offerings out there, you know, go the whole shebang. And it's a little ritual done. It's a little ritual done, and that's really nice. And I absolutely love these stick incenses. I was never one for a lot of stick incense. I have these Orixá ones that I picked up from when I was in Brazil, and I love them. They're very, very sweet and fragrant. I'm yet to find ones like it. Yeah, they're amazing. And you can get one for all the Orixá, for all the Preto Velho, the Orixá, the Pombagiras, the Ciganas. You can get one for just about everyone. Right, and so, well, no, for everyone. So I became a little bit enamored by the stick incenses upon my return from my last trip to Brazil, and I have been rocking these hard. Another thing is that now that I'm living in a temperate climate where we rely on firewood to heat, I find that there can be this sort of like natural smokiness present within the household, something that I'm quite vigilant of. But I also like this to fragrance up that smoke. smoke a little bit. It's already smoky. I'm just going to give it some fragrance and it works a treat. So wonderful. Now, the pièce de résistance is right here. It's right here in this beautifully padded black box. It's long. It is long, this we know. The boxes are all shapes and sizes. Sometimes you get them this big, that big, that big. This is one of the longer ones. Let us have a look. And you can just get ready to ooh and ah, okay? Just be prepared for it, okay? Huzzah! It's amazing. Look at that. Just look at it. Just look at it. It is so beautiful. It is so, so beautiful. It's got the little white topaz to the top there. It is a unicorn horn. That is what it reminds me of, a unicorn horn. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Amazing. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it, and I want to wear it right now. In fact, I might wear it right now because I'm wearing this particular one at the moment, and it's a shell, so I may as well switch up one shell to another. I almost spoke Portuguese then. I was going to say, I may as well trocar pro outro. All this messing around in my roots has my Portuguese, you know, really quite fluid, and I quite like it. And there we have it. There we have it. So that was the Sea of Enlightenment Witches Bounty. And again, I'm so sorry for how late this came out. Oh my goodness. I have had, no, I'm not going to go into it again. You know my struggles. The struggles, they were real, okay? And I tried my absolute best, and I've still misplaced a piece. So I'm really hoping that that will just pop up in the most unusual place, no doubt. I'm just gonna, you know, open up something and I'm like, oh, there it is. Like, that's exactly where it is. Anyway, you know how it is. When you've misplaced an item, the moment you stop looking for it, it pops up in the most unusual of places. So beautiful souls. Do you like this one? What did you think of it? I thought it was amazing. That's just me though. Each to their own. We all have our unique tastes when it comes to sacred adornments, and I found myself quite enamored by that. And I'm curious to know if any of you out there, you beautiful souls, work with water deities. Do you work with water deities? If so, are they sea deities? Are they river deities or lake deities? I quite love the narratives of water deity in general. So the Lady of the Lake, Emanja of the Ocean, Oshun of the rivers. I really love the, you know, the narratives of that. And I find that when you begin to explore the narratives of water deity or water spirits in particular, that it can be very healing and quite revolutionary for the self. So I'm just curious, do you work with water deity? There you go. Well, beautiful souls, thanks so much for hanging out with me like this. Again, I'm super sorry that this was so late, but it is what it is. It happened and we must all now move on. So I'm wishing you guys so much love, luck, peace and joy. I hope that your December isn't too hectic. Sending you big love. Mwah!